Hey guys, welcome back to Mythic Griffin. Today we are taking a look at where to find Fingleam, which is a unique item. It's a glass helmet with water breathing, night eye, and detect life. Now you can find this puppy pretty early on in the game. I believe it could be the very first thing you do if you're so inclined. It's just west of the Anvil Lighthouse, right on this little island. Now there's also a couple of Nirnroot plants that you can collect out here. I know of at least 2 that I show in the video. There might be more, but if anybody else is looking for those like I am, it's not a bad place to find them. So you're going to go out to this island and you're going to go up to the top of it. You've got to exterminate a couple of mud crabs, or you can be stealthy and sneak past them. Watch here as I stumble through the process of fighting some relatively simple, unthreatened creatures. But in the meantime, I'll talk about what we're doing. So you're going to go up to the top of this little island, and there is a rocky outcrop right on the top, and it's kind of the tallest point of this island. From there, you're going to look out to the west, just slightly south of True West, and you got to jump into the water. Now, in typical Mythic Griffin style, we are, meandering through life here and picking things up along the way. I don't think there's really any other way to play games like these. I think it's designed for play like that. So here's the top of this little island. You got to put an end to this poor little threat. There he is. What's he got on him? Nothing. And we're going to go to this little rock, and we're going to align our camera using our compass to be just south of west. And then you're going to jump out into the water. Oh, side note, before you get this far, would be really, really wise to have a potion or 2 of water breathing, or if you can cast that spell, maybe have it in your spell inventory, because it's not necessary, but it's helpful. So there's a big boulder below us, and just to the left of the boulder is a skeleton with that helmet on it. Now here, I tried to grab it, and I think I might have picked up a bone instead, because I kind of fuddle around to see if I got it, and I know that my air is about to run out. And rather than use my last potion of water breathing, I decided just to go back up and get a gulp of air and then go back down and get it, which is actually useful for this video because when I get back up to the surface, I give us another perspective when I'm right above it. So if you're having trouble finding it, you can use this image, which is coming up in a moment when I surface and I kind of peek around to align yourself. So right here, you can see where my character is in relation to the island and the little rock that we have to jump off. You basically are going to get right about there and just go straight down. And if you don't have any spell of water breathing, it's not the end of the world, because what you can do is just kind of start about here, go down to where you begin to see the surface down there, and just, get a bead on it, and then go back up, get a gulp of air if you need to, and go back down and grab it. So again, this is Fingleam, and it's going to allow us to have water breathing, night eye, and detect life. The Detect Life spell is a total of 20 feet, so it's not incredibly powerful, but it is wondrous in effect while... Oh, there's the other Nirnroot. So that you can have these tools at your disposal without having to increase your ability to cast spells or have expensive scrolls in your inventory taking up space. And there's the Wicked Remastered effect. I believe that wonderful gleaming pulse was the Detect Life spell taking effect. And as you can see here, we can not only see much better while we're underwater, because it was awfully murky. It still is pretty murky, but the night eye is helpful. But we're also able to swim indefinitely because of the water breathing. So... again, this is just something that is, I think, really useful for the beginning of the game. I don't think necessarily it's going to take up the position of being able to cast these spells individually, just because it is kind of a pain in the butt to wander around the world with this overwhelming blue glow on it, but it's useful to have for the moments when you need such a thing. Anyway, again, this is Mythic Griffin. Thanks for watching. Please stay tuned for more to come. Ta-ta for now. And it might not seem like a lot, but every comment, like, and/or subscription and share means so much to a creator like myself. So thanks, guys, if you have the chance to do that, and thanks anyway, even if you don't. Peace.